Now in this segment we're going to show you all the movements of the camera. To begin with, we've got one of our wheels turned incorrectly on our tripod. So the easiest way to correct that is turn your control wheel until it locks back in place with the other two and moves with them. Now on this particular tripod there is a control to where you can move all three wheels at once or just one wheel at a time, making the other two stationary. Now you usually don't use that unless you're having to make like a smooth semicircle with the camera. Now with this particular camera, the control wheel is located right underneath the camera. With this you can control where it's going. It's kind of like the steering wheel of a car. It'll let you pull it forward or left to right, forward and back, whichever way you steer it, just like a car, like I was saying. Now just above the control wheel, we have, if you can see in here, we have our pan, friction, and lock. This lever here is the lock, pulling it to the left, locks it, so you can't get it to move. You'll never want to have it locked during a show. The friction here is basically friction. Like this has a lot of play in it. It's way too easy to move. So you're going to want to tighten up that friction so you have a little bit of force against it. Just like that. Now you don't want to have too much, otherwise it looks jerky when you're moving the camera. And then on the other side here, we have our tilt lock, which if you turn it as you're looking at it to the left hand side, locks it so it won't tilt. You always want to have it to the right hand side during a show or any operation that you're doing. Now on the other side of the camera is your tilt friction, which is just like the pan friction. All it is basically is a knob you turn in or out depending on how loose you want it. This is way too loose, see as how it's moving on its own. You want to have it just tight enough so that way when you move it, you feel a little friction against you.